welcome back to my channel and to Scrap Stash and Mayhem. Thank you for joining me today. I came up with an idea for this book cover because I didn't want the book cover on here, but I didn't want to throw it away because look, that's good paper. So I thought what we would do is I'm going to take and just fold it into itself, fold it in half. Like so. Waste not, want not, right? And I'm just going to brush that down. And then I'm going to take my glue and we'll wait for it to come on down and play with us. And I'm just going to glue these together. Today is a very rainy day. It's also, this Saturday is my craft and chat day, so I have about an hour till I have to leave, and I thought, oh, it's a perfect time to get this done. I have been really busy in my craft room, organizing, finding stuff. Oh my goodness. How does one person get so much stuff? Are you guys like that too? And it's like, oh, I found things that I did not know I had. Of course. Because they got put away somewhere. I did discover about myself that I am a visual organizer. I need visual. I need to see things. I need to see things in clear containers that I can see what is in there. That's the kind of organizer I am. And so I've gotten pretty achieved on doing that kind of organization, buying all little containers to put stuff in. Okay, so now I am going to take my scraps. This is only some of the scraps that I found, but look how beautiful they are. And so I don't know where these scraps are from, how old they are, I'm not certain. I would love to give everybody acknowledgement as to where these scraps are from, but I couldn't tell you. I don't even know how old they are. So I'm just going to free willy-nilly put glue on here and then we're just laying a base is what we're doing. And this is just so pretty. I want this full piece on here because this is just a pretty piece. And then look at this piece. How beautiful is that? I know where this one came from. This is Elizabeth Petals and Parchment. That I do know. So basically, I guess what we're doing is we're kind of creating a masterboard, a snippet roll, whatever you want to call it. And it's going to be beautiful. And I'm just going to take, maybe this piece here. You can trim, you can overlap, and do it whatever you want. Me, I am going to probably have to do some trimming. Look, then I have this pretty piece. So I'm just going to glue it on the back here. And I know where my glue is. And we're gonna put that right like so. Dude, like I cut that to fit. And how about we put a little bit of this color in there too. Oh, look, we got rings on the back. That was double-sided. And I'm just going to put this in here. What else have we got? Oh, I know where this one's from. This this one here is from Nonstop Papergraphs, and I think it's the dragon one. I don't think I'm going to put that on here, because then I cover up too much. Oops. I am going to... Oh, look at this one. Let's put this one right in. Probably going to end up covering up most of this, so I guess you don't have to be too picky on how you do it, but apparently I am. My girlfriend and I were just talking about the overthinking. And I tend to do that a lot. Overthink it. And it's maybe let me have this piece. Does that piece look good in there? Sure, why not? Why not? I overthink a lot. And I'm really trying to not do that. Because, you know, I can... Yeah, I wish I would have put that place down. Well, whatever. There we go. I'm not going to see it anyways. Probably. Oops, that's still glue on there. And look, I have this piece right here that I think we're just going to put just like so. I like that. And then what do I got here? I have this piece. I have this piece. Let's just put this down better. And we're going to just take and glue this piece down. Well, and put the glue on for the next piece. That's what we're going to do. And maybe we'll carry this over here. There. There, okay. So that is that part done. And I'm just going to trim up. Oh, all the tools I brought. I didn't bring scissors. Well, I've got these little guys. No, I don't want to use those little guys. I'll be at that forever. Good thing my craft room is nice and clean and I know where everything is. I'm not going to do anything with this back as of yet. These pieces I give myself permission to throw out. You'd be surprised on some of the pieces, sizes that I have kept. Must have, I don't even know how long ago. But I threw out a lot of them. Like, what did I expect to do with this tiny little piece? Okay, so now I'm just going to line, I'm going to get rid of my out of the way here. So I'm just, because I can, I'm going to line this up here, make sure it's straight as it can be. There we go. And then I am going to just go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do every 4 squares. I like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to score every 4 squares. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. My glue is still wet. That's why it's being tricky. 1, 2, 3, 4. Works best to do this kind of thing when your project is dry, but we don't have time for drying. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4. When I bought this mat, I thought it was in inches, and it was not. Then I thought, oh, well, maybe it is in the centimeters, and it is not. It is just for show, but the lines do line up for me. So I'm just going to take and score this, or not score it, burnish it, and because I don't have my my actual tool here for that. I'm just going to, oh, where are you? Are you here? There you are. That one might not have been too good. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go this one. Okay, so we're going to have to rescore those because I can't even find them. So let's just do that. Put that one on that line, do that one there, and that would probably have been a better idea to do it this side. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mental note. Way easier. And you don't have to worry about the paint, the glue. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This is very thick, so you have to apply a lot of pressure to get it to behave. There we go. There we go. Now it's coming together. I knew that last one wouldn't be quite a... Oh, there we go. Is it perfect? No. Does it matter? No. It'll be fine. Okay, so then what I want to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to round my corners. Now hopefully this poor little not good. Let's see if we can get that to round off before I, there we go. We'll might have more, so we'll just do this. We'll carry on and then we'll glue the corner. So I'm hoping, and it's not going to happen, is it? No, we'll have to make our own. It's too thick. What I could have done is I could have, oh, no, okay. So what I could have done is cut that in half instead of folding it and made 2 of these, which that would have been okay too. That's all right. We can do this. You can do like I'm doing, or you can use a glue bottle for your marker to make your rounded edges, or you could just leave them not rounded. But I kind of like the marker for me for the next step. So you can leave it like this until you have an actual project. Or do like we're going to do. We're going to decorate them up. So what these work as, depending on how big you cut them. I cut them big enough that if I wanted to, I could use these as a pocket. I could use these as a journaling card. I can use them as a cluster on a page. Many uses and many ways to decorate. Which was that corner? This one? Cool. Oh, that one. That one's. That's the corner there, maybe. There we go. My corners are all good. Yes. pretty much. Okay. So then I'm going to put my glue bottle down. I'm just going to start decorating. Now, this one is just so pretty. I have my laces here, and I have stuff that I have printed off and have never used. And these I know because these are from the Graphic Fairy. I used to have a membership there, and I had printed off stuff and never used. So I thought, let's found them, let's use them. So, and I'm not going to get too fancy with them. I'm just going to rip and tear. And as I have this, I'm just going to, there we go. So I can take this one and maybe make it a little smaller and just kind of collage it on there. Let's see what have I got here. Oh, that's a pretty piece of nice paper there. And I have this piece that I put some, I painted on that. So just like we do collages, don't overthink, just do it. And you don't have to. This one I'm adding more to it because it's a lot of big part of blue in there. Not that there's anything wrong with blue, just that I maybe want something more. You know what I mean? Okay, so then I can take a little piece of, what's in there? Oh, look, I have these little, look at, I have that right there. That's perfect. No, we don't want that. And let's see, maybe, oh, I know what I have. I have all of these frames. I need to start using these frames. So, and I know the steampunk. So we're going to meet steampunk meets shabby chic. Because if we do this and put these right in the center, there we go. And maybe we'll just stick this little bit of cloth in behind there. And if I had some words in here, oh, I have numbers. I would put a saying in here. But anyways, you can decorate these however you want. You can leave them undecorated. I think if I do that, I'm not going to see that. Oh, well. Maybe if I do, don't put the flowers there. Maybe if I just put the flowers there. I like the flowers there. Maybe I don't want the flowers at all. Maybe I want, I don't know. I don't know what I want. See, here's my overthinking process. These are pretty too. Some of those. And maybe those. Yes. So basically I'm using my stash, which is a really, really good thing because I got lots of stash. I do too much. Put that in there like so. There we go. Okay, we're getting there. This one I'm kind of loose. I bite it and just do it. This is what you had intended. This is what you're going to do. And I think I always have a hard time with this lace knowing what side is the side to do. But there we go. All right. And then maybe here we'll less complicate things now. maybe here we can put something like this. I believe these are stickers. I'm certain this is a sticker. It has to be, doesn't it? I'm sure it is. But maybe not. Okay. We'll see. This one I know is a sticker, and these stickers are sometimes, ooh, I was going to say sometimes difficult to get off, but ooh, look at that. And then in here, I have, this here is from Line.Arrow. She's got the word and number snippets, and I love that kit. It is, if you do stuff like this a lot, even if you don't, it's just, we're always adding numbers, we're always adding something little to our item. And this is just, she made it so much easier for us. And it wasn't easy for her. That I know. She put a lot of work in there. Let's put this one in here. It's tedious, fussy cutting, but it is well worth it. Okay, so we got 2 done. And I'm just going to put these on here just like this. Just like this. I'm not even going to add much more to it. I'm just going to put that like that. And this one like this. And maybe let's put this down here. There we go. Just like that. And maybe a, what we got here? Oh, here. That'd be pretty. Let me put a label on there. These ones I know. These ones I know are, no, not that one. These ones. Ooh, look at this one. This one. That'd be pretty. Okay. So, as you can see, I still have lots of scraps on my desk, which I will be cleaning that up before I leave because I worked really hard to get it cleaned up. So, that's going to be my new thing to do, is not, just because I'm working on it, leave it, don't leave it out. I'm going to put it away. Okay, so we have 2 more to do. All right. This 2 is such a pretty one. Okay, so this one, I'm going to use this sticker. Just to give it a little something, something. If you don't like the shine on them, you can sand them off a little bit, or you can give them a little brushing with glue, Mod Podge. And this sticker I found fell out of something I was doing. And so we'll get that off my desk right away. Put it to use. And I don't want to cover up the beautiful flowers. So we're just going to, oops, crooked, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. Whatever. Let's see. I am going to, what I got here? No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Okay. Oh, get that off of there. Alright. And I used those flowers, didn't I? Yes. Yes, you did. Okay. Oh, let's use some of these scraps here. Oh, this is robin. Let's get rid of that now. I got one with rings on there. And look at this here. Like, come on. Well, I'm glad I kept that. But let's see. Gives us that little shabby look-ish. Okay. And let's see. Let's see. I want her. Don't rip her. I want her. That's my goal. I'm getting this lady here. And we just want to maybe have this part out. And I don't want her to be covering the rose. But let's see. Let's see. And you, of course, could ink all of this before you put it on. Do you? I didn't. And I'm just not going to. Because, you know what? I don't always have to ink. I discovered that. No, I'm going to take this off, too. It's her. I want her. I don't want to rip her hands. But I don't want that yellow in there. There we go. There we go. Okay. So, with this done, like I said, we have, oops, clunk, sorry. Have lots of, we don't want to put a pointy head on her. There we go. We have lots of ways of doing this. Like I said, pockets, journal card, whatever you so desire. And with it having a white background, then it becomes, either you can cover it or you can, so much for all those scraps I was going to use. Whee! And I was worried that I didn't have enough. So like this one here, let's see. I am going to, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Let's make a tag out of, let's make a tab out of this. And let's do it like this. Let's do it right there. And I'm just going to make a really shabby tag. Just like so. Put the glue on it, don't try it, and you know that's where it's going to be. See? Overthinking. And I see my craft and chat group, they're getting anxious to get our day started. Now, I am going to cut this. No, I'm not going to cut it off. I'm going to leave it on because maybe right now I don't need that. So this really just, this can get tucked away somewhere, not too far away. And you can cut them off as you need them. Once it's dry, you can tear them off. You can put divots in here so you have your pocket. Like I said, journal card. This one will be a little card tuck I'll ink that up a little bit. Maybe I'll take a little bit of my watercolors and just go over her a little bit. That's what I might do. Lots of fun ahead. But anyways, there's my make for today. Thank you for joining me. And I hope you have an awesome weekend. And next week, I will do some flip-throughs on some different journals that I've made. So watch for that if you like. And thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.